This is Culture Chat GPT.
Welcome. Culture Chat GPT. This your boy, Mother BL. To my right, Meezy.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say to your left. Man,
to my left.
F it. Your boy Donnie Man.
My man, Meezy.
I
told y'all both Meezy.
Right. Man, we gonna get right into it. We gonna get right into it. Shay Mizzle.
Uh-oh.
I heard you working out, girl.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Come on, talk to me. What got you?
Uh-oh.
You back in the gym? Like,
I'm back in. And I go to the androids of gyms, Planet Fitness. Yeah.
what's that, like $15 a month?
Yeah, you already know.
We need that content.
You already know.
We need that
That nigga told
content.
you.
Nah,
Price
but
of
I
that-
go there. I go early in the
of the
morning.
membership.
Go early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So, I got some things for my shape. You know that I want to do.
Yeah.
What you trying to do? For
Are you doing
Trying
squats?
to tighten
Are you doing
up
squats and
and
stilettos? Because I heard that
Nah, I ain't doing
I
squats
ain't
and
saying you.
stilettos.
You know what I mean? Okay.
I don't wear stilettos,
Okay.
man.
That's
You don't
right.
wear stilettos, Meezy?
Nah,
I don't be doing it like that. Yeah, I mean, if I find something fly that I like you know what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying, a
feel
little
you.
joint, like I might
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
fly joint, but
because I
I
seen
ain't
you.
just
I seen you throw up a
healed
couple
out.
of throwbacks.
Yeah,
with this, you know
yeah,
what mean?
I
The
threw up a
Lotto,
couple
the little
joints.
I
Lotto.
seen them throw
a couple
busy,
of
too.
good classics, classics. But that those was like couple pieces, man. It
Yeah.
wasn't like
Right. Shout out to the queen of Culture Chat GPT, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean?
already know.
Karen,
Yeah.
we appreciate you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the Mac is getting bigger 2025,
Woo.
man. Bigger and better and,
God
and
damn.
more clever.
The Mac
Cheers to
attack.
that.
Fit
Mac
like
attack.
leather, you know what I'm saying?
Fit like leather.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tap me
Yeah.
up, man. You know this is all about
Yeah.
manifestation.
Yeah, you gotta let Mac walk to you. Nobody want to see you in the camera and shit.
He had his jaw all bouncing out.
These ain't want to see.
Nah, I'm fucking with
They
you.
want to see Mac.
Niggas want to see Mac, man.
So look, speaking on going to the gym and getting yourself together, that's kind of semi reinventing yourself in a
Yeah.
sense.
I gotta do
Man,
that all the time.
have y'all through the years, have y'all reinvented yourselves?
I'm doing it right
absolutely.
now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
Okay,
doing
talk
it right
to us,
now.
Mac. Talk to us,
I
Mac.
cut my hair off to, get my shit together.
New look.
Yeah,
What's
got
up
a
with this?
couple.
It's fine.
Got my best eater off me.
Ah.
Like all that. All that. Whatever was
Man,
tied
you
to
know
my
what
hair.
they say when you switch up, you get a haircut or
Yeah,
you
you
do
need
something.
always
to
the
do
short
something.
cut.
It's a new John. It's a new
Right,
awakening.
right,
And I
right,
did
right.
want to cut it, but I had to do it. But then,
Yeah.
finding a couple of pieces that I like, my swag, really getting into myself, you know what I'm saying? Like working out, really tapped into myself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All them niggas that sending me DMs, I'm gonna start charging you niggas, man. Y'all want to
Me,
meet Mac?
me,
Y'all
yo.
want to meet
Yeah,
Mac? I'm
me
gonna charge
too.
you niggas, man.
BL, I
Y'all
get
wanna-
DMs
yeah.
every day. Yo,
You know,
what's
I
up with
drink
her?
I drink a
What she on?
smoothie. I have a smoothie, probiotics in there, like pineapple.
Pineapple,
like,
very
Pineapple's
important. I hear
is key.
that, yeah.
That is the keyest fruit. of
gotta
the fruits.
update my MacBook. Gotta update my computer.
Gotta keep that shit on automatic refresh.
That's one of my favorite clips right
Right.
there.
Oh, hands down.
Yeah.
Automatic update.
Classic.
Automatic update. But nah, you gotta reinvent yourself.
How many times have you reinvented yourself? And what did that look like for you?
Shit, short hair, long hair, being a mom, being a DJ, being an actress.
Updating that Mac.
Updating my MacBook. You know what I'm saying? And it just consists of you. It's different. It's different phases that you go through in order to reinvent yourself. Like you really feel uncomfortable. You really feel like you're done with a lot of people, places, and things. Like
Right.
you feel like you're growing up, so you gotta like switch it up and on your new level. Like you got to.
Yep.
Like that's like when you playing a game. Like you gonna get different clothes, different levels. Like I'm gonna put this on, put the supercharge on. Oh my god,
Right.
yeah, like that.
Right.
Like that's it's just like that.
But yeah, how many times have you have you ever
Yeah.
reinvented yourself?
Damn,
and
yeah.
then if you did,
Nah,
what did
BL
that look
been
like?
the same bull, man.
You
like
dig me?
I don't like maybe different functions and
Right,
events
right, I know what
leveling
you're
up
saying.
on that. But
I know what you're
you
saying.
always, to me, he always been the same.
Yeah. just I guess reinventing myself in different ventures of business.
Okay.
Just different things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And finding new ways and just, I had a passion for music.
Mm-hmm.
I've accomplished a lot of my goals in the music space.
Is that your number one passion?
Yeah, I think so. It's always as a
Music?
child. Yeah, always
Okay.
been my number one passion to be involved with artists and have artists and
Okay.
and like I said, one of my biggest things was just being a part of just taking something from nothing to superstardom.
And building it.
Yeah.
into
So with that being said, I've accomplished a lot of my goals in the music space,
something.
and now just evolving into investing and learning how to make my money work for me, and just different, conversations we have.
Right.
You know what
Facts,
I'm saying about
facts. Mhm.
evolving
Right.
in that space and knowing how to manage your money and work it properly, not having it sit and making it work for you, doing certain things, investing here, doing that, life insurance policies, certain things. So just evolving in that space.
In the music space, what do you feel like is your biggest accomplishment?
Oh man, damn, let me see. It got to be American Gangster because I took something that had never been, when I say never been done before, soundtrack wise, my idea was to do something like with Jay as a solo project because like I said, soundtracks were multiple artists on CDs.
Right.
So I feel like it's one of my biggest home runs. I got some.
And just to
that
clarify,
hit the
y'all, we
lid.
talking about
Yeah.
Jay-Z, we talking about
Yeah,
Denzel
Jay-Z,
Washington,
yeah.
we talking about the American Gangster.
American
album. Just
Gangster,
to-
and just to understand when I say when American Gangster for me was Denzel Washington gave me the opportunity to do the soundtrack. He saw what I was doing, and he was like, "Yeah, I see you out here working, man. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to do the soundtrack of American Gangster." And I knew I had to do something that was think outside the box, right? Because my pop always trained me in my mind to think outside
Right.
the box. So I was like, "Damn, how do I come? This is a big opportunity. I can't just come with the regular shit.
Right,
I gotta.
right.
What do I do? I'm like,
Yeah.
all right,
Right.
don't think soundtrack that we know of.
Right.
And then I was like, what matches this American Gangster theme? I thought Jay-Z, Jeezy. I was like, oh yeah, Jay-Z solo project with Jay-Z and Jeezy. And I was like, and God put me with Tata. Now, mind you, I knew of Tata. We knew of each other.
Mm-hmm.
It was building a relationship. But that day, he put me in Foot Locker with him in Manhattan out of 100 Foot Lockers. I just bumped into Tata. That's how you know
It's destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah.
happens
Man,
by.
it's-
I say all the time, nothing
Yes.
happens by coincidence.
Nothing.
Nothing happens
And I
by
bump into
coincidence.
Tata and I run the idea by him. He loves it. He tells it to Jay. Jay reaches out, and we work the deal. And that was, like I said, and L.A. Reid at the time when we brought it up to him about the idea of it, his response was soundtracks don't do well as far as like on the business
Right.
side of music. They don't do well as far as selling. I think the biggest and best the best soundtrack was Boomerang.
Yeah.
As far as sales, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was one of the ones, you know what I'm saying? That was
Yeah.
a good soundtrack.
So we can say right here that
He
you
made
put
Black
the-
History Month.
You put shout out to Black History. So we can say right here that you created the most successful soundtrack of all time.
yeah, I would say I've created one of the most successful soundtracks of all
No,
time.
I'm gonna say you created the most successful
yes.
soundtrack
And-
of all time.
yes, thank you.
That's what I'm going
Thank
to
you,
say.
brother. Thank you.
So we gonna clap
Thank
for
you.
that.
Thank you. And the first of its kind, right? Because soundtracks, like I said, are known for there being multiple acts on a CD. This is a solo project dedicated to this movie, to this one
That's
film.
that's
what I'm
a
saying?
good joint.
That had never been done before.
Right,
So we made
right.
some history. You know
Made
what I'm
some
saying?
history.
So I was proud of that. I'm extremely excited about that. Extremely excited to be a part of that and have that opportunity. Truly blessed. And like I said, that was one of my biggest home runs.
Okay. And talking about making history, again, I'm kind of gonna bring this back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You've been getting a lot of DMs about Mac. I've been getting a
Yo,
lot
my
of DMs
sis is
about
on
Mac.
fire. I'm telling y'all right
She's
now.
on
My
fire.
sis on fire.
I got
bro.
niggas saying like, yo,
My sis
I'm
on
ready
fire.
to be her YN.
Yes.
Whatever
Yes.
she want done,
Yes.
I would do.
Yeah.
I'm about to start, like you said,
Yeah.
I'm about to start charging
Charging
niggas,
these
to talk
niggas.
about Mac. What we doing? Like, are we starting a dating show? Are we popping
gotta
a
do
balloon?
something.
Are
We
we,
gotta
what
do
we
something.
doing, Mac?
We gotta do something.
Like,
Mac
we
versus
gotta
Millions.
do
What we
something,
doing?
Mac. Talk to us.
I kind of want to pop the balloon, man.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, see what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, see how
So,
tall y'all is.
yeah,
you know what I'm
shit.
saying?
What's the shortest? What's the shortest you rocking with?
I mean, that don't even really matter to me. Like 5'7", I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, you
gotta
say
be
it don't
short.
matter. It do
5'7",
matter.
yeah.
You don't want
Yeah,
no
like
5'1"
5'7".
nigga walking up
Yeah,
to you.
5'7" is
5'7"
okay.
right there.
How tall are you, Mac?
I'm like 5'9", so
Okay, 5'7"
Yes.
we do.
Yeah, 5'7", you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
All right, so
you know,
this what we gonna do.
Right.
BL.
somebody that be chilling, man. You know.
Oh yeah. Tell what's your type. Tell
Somebody
what's your
that be
interest.
chilling and stable, and they gotta be fine.
What does
to
stable
me,
mean?
You know?
What does stable mean?
They got their own crib in a car. They got their own crib.
Hold on, that's all they gotta have. Their own crib and car.
Stability.
Stability.
She know.
You gotta be stable.
word.
Yeah, stable.
I
Yeah.
So
don't
you don't
want to come
care
to
if
nobody's house. I don't want no roommates.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want all that. You know, you gotta be stable on your own, man.
Yep.
Like, you
All
know
right,
what I'm
so
saying?
This what we gonna do, BL.
What's up?
We gotta create something. We gonna choose the.
got-
We gonna
yeah.
we gonna choose the selective.
Yeah.
That's
niggas.
like me, like liking a nigga and he look good or whatever, whoever it is.
Right.
But he stay with his aunt.
Right.
Nah, come on, man. What I'ma do?
He roommates with his
Come
baby
on,
mom
auntie.
and shit.
Come on,
Word,
auntie.
like, come on, man.
Tell nephew we outside.
Come
man.
on,
Right,
man.
right.
I ain't gonna
Tell
want
nephew
Tell
that.
enough we
Yeah,
outside.
tell nephew we
Like,
outside.
yeah, I ain't gonna want that, John. Like,
Right,
yeah,
right.
get him out of here.
So
Right,
Mac,
you
this is
know
what
how
we
that-
gonna do. Me and BL, we gonna put this post out, Culture Chat, GPT, and all our pages. Me and BL gonna choose a group of individuals. We gonna have a space that we choose. It's gonna be a private, so anybody not just pulling up.
Right.
And we gonna do a pop-up balloon.
He gotta be fine though.
Gotta be fine.
He
Okay.
gotta
And
be
I
fine.
and I
We
like
gonna let
and
you
I
judge
like
that.
out of my race. Spanish,
Oh,
Spanish or white,
Shit.
Spanish
Yeah.
or white.
Them niggas ain't in our DMs.
That ain't the nigga. Yeah, I didn't have one nigga out my race.
Yeah.
That's why she like Joel Osteen so much.
Right,
Ah,
yeah.
it all
Yeah,
makes
Joel.
sense.
He's
Matter of
handsome.
fact,
He's handsome.
we gonna have Joel come through.
Yeah.
Joel married,
Yeah,
right.
we get Joel come through.
Yo, he's
You gonna get
handsome.
baptized today.
Baptized.
You gonna get baptized today. You
We
hear
gonna
me?
have Joel pull up there.
Right. You want to get baptized or take your shahada? Which one is it, man? Which one?
Which one?
Inshallah. You know what I mean? Wallahi, you going to get baptized
Wallahi,
today?
something
or
gonna
you
happen.
taking your shahada, man?
Yo,
Something gonna
that
happen.
is funny as
We got to
shit.
include that you from Philly, so you might want to take
Right.
your shahada. You know what I mean?
So with that,
Put your garbs on.
Mac, have you ever? I'm gonna ask both of y'all, but I'm gonna ask you first, Mac. Have you ever been into a long distance relationship?
Nah, if you long distance,
Damn, you ain't never even tried to attempt. You
You
ain't
heard
never
my
even
thing.
attempt
You heard
that?
my thing, man.
nah,
You need
I
that box
try
to
to
be
like
local.
kick it with somebody out of town, but you know people be doing shit, man. Come on, man, I ain't about to be loyal out here to no nigga that's getting his joint slopped up. Like soon as I'm on the phone with him, like hold on, be quiet. Yeah, nah.
Hold on, be quiet.
Oh, be
Hold up,
on.
hold on, let me call you right back. No, we ain't doing all that, man. Get your joint slopped up while I'm trying to tell you how my day was. I ain't trying to.
How much I care for you. Hold that thought real quick.
Yeah, man.
The hall is back.
Yeah, I ain't with all that, man.
Oh,
Like I
shit.
ain't I'm smart, but I ain't naive, you know? Like
I'm smart.
but I ain't naive.
Right.
But it's
Right.
like but you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't born last night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, like I don't want to do that. Nah.
Damn, BL, have you ever been in a long distance relationship?
I've tried those before. You know,
So what was the distance?
damn, what was the distance? I can't remember. Let me think. Damn.
Like LA, like
Yeah, I think I
Alpharetta
tried-
to
yeah,
the
Alpha-
south
Alpha-
side.
a long distance relationship.
Yeah, yeah, Alpharetta to
Alpharetta to
South
the
Side
South Side.
is yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that get crazy.
Anything over 35
Amen.
minutes is long distance. To
But
me.
nah, like LA, Miami, Houston. You know, it's just like I need that box to be local, man.
Let's
I
get
need
straight
that box
to it.
local, man.
Straight. I
You
need
need
that
Metro
box
box.
in your
Spur of the
hand.
moment ball.
You need that box in your
Yeah.
hand.
I
You know
need
what I'm saying?
You
Metro
need that
box.
top 5
The
box.
Delta or nothing else can get here fast enough. I need
Yeah.
that box.
You
You
need-
feel me?
You
I
need a
to
joint
put you
for
in- you
every
gotta get-
location.
If it ain't no time machines, baby, it ain't happening. You gotta be local. Man. You know what I mean?
If it ain't no time machine.
Oh,
Where Elon at,
shit.
man? We need a time machine or something.
Shit.
Damn,
Have
I know you in the
I,
White House, man. Come on, man.
I
Come on,
tried.
man.
The longest I tried to do was like an hour and a half. But like you said, man, if it
Hour and a
ain't,
half, yeah.
if I can't get to there instantly,
I need. Come on,
I know
man.
you doing something somewhere.
You know, you get the little weekend. What I'm doing all week?
What
Like,
am I
what's
doing
happening?
all week? What am I doing
I'm
all
just
week?
here.
Somebody
or
doing
I'm
something.
here.
Somebody doing something. Man.
Somebody doing something.
Yeah.
And with that, I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
The weekend I'm here. On the weekday I'm here. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
come on,
like
man.
I ain't even.
You dig me? Like, come on.
So look, and like I said, we got on
Keep
here.
me together.
I didn't plan
Send
this.
your girlfriend over. Make sure I'm cool.
I
No.
literally look, y'all. I literally put this
Hey,
jacket
she
on.
cool. Tell us to get over and get you my man cool. No, I'm
Somebody,
joking.
somebody needs to be around.
Yo, I'm
Somebody
smart, but I ain't
attached
naive.
to you need to be around. No, but look,
Make sure he
whoever,
cool, baby.
whoever got a condom sponsorship, I
Damn.
need that.
Yo,
No, I
you
only said that
fucked
because.
out,
You just
bro.
said you went wrong last
Nah,
week.
I ain't never say I went wrong. You trying to put that on?
Yo, this nigga.
No, because the only
Yo,
reason why I
this
said
bull
that
is
is because I put that
fucked out.
I put this jacket on today,
Yeah.
and then I hit my chest. I'm like, the fuck.
You got a box of Jones in there?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
This was not planned. I promise y'all.
Yeah.
So it's a black.
shit.
None of them used,
Yeah,
man.
They ain't used. No, damn, that's
Yeah.
fucked up. None of them used.
Nah.
So this
Is that the XL or
this
that's
a
the
black.
little boys?
Yeah, it
No,
is
I'm joking,
XL,
I'm fucking
extra large.
Hey,
It is extra
bro,
large.
Bro's a freak.
Nah,
So
balls
this a black this a black condom
that's
company.
what's
Bull
up.
going
Oh,
it's
bungee
called
jumping.
Bare your soul.
Yeah.
Extra large.
Let
So
me see.
look.
Let me see.
Let me
Bare
tell
your
you what.
soul.
Go ahead, take one of those. I got a
Bungee
few to pass
jumping in
around.
this
Soul.
joint, man.
Bare your soul.
Yeah.
Look.
Damn.
How you
Bare
know
your
they
soul.
they say extra large.
Yeah, it say extra large, but they spell
Okay.
extra with the X. And
Sure
with
this
the
wasn't
E.
planned,
So that's
man.
some nigga.
It's a cool,
it's
it's a cool
just-
transition.
I don't know,
Chad.
right.
Hey, Chad, check.
When
Hey,
the,
pat him down,
It's
Chad.
a bonnet. It's a bonnet, man. This ain't no condom. It's a
Cool
bonnet.
transition, Yeah.
It's a bonnet.
That's a bonnet. That's crazy.
Damn,
Oh, you don't
man.
use them? That's why you giving them back?
Yeah,
Oh, all right,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
BL don't use.
You
Yeah,
might
yeah.
just
that's
have
why
it,
you-
baby.
Hey,
I
man.
can smell the rubber coming
look,
through the jar.
I need a condom sponsorship. So I definitely because I
shit.
straps up.
Damn,
So
man.
What?
Shit.
strap up all the time, y'all.
That
Be
show's
safe,
called
man.
Soul Extra.
So
Goddamn.
condoms. Look, bam, commercial right there for y'all.
Everybody in
Damn.
Soul Glow. What was it Soul Glow?
Well,
The boy?
yeah.
Your soul glow.
So you gotta have a Jericho to use them joints.
Yeah. It smelled like it had a Jerry curl on it.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
yo, I'm kind of switching gears a little bit, man. Have y'all ever played the step parent role?
Great question. You want to go first, Mac, or want me?
Have you ever played the step parent role, Mac?
I go. So I have, but it has been a not a long period of time. I haven't-
What's the long?
and I hate that. I hate
BL
that.
ain't going for that shit.
Hey, nah. You know what's crazy? Mac,
BL ain't going for it.
nah, Mac crazy.
BL ain't going for
You
it.
know that's my dog, so Mac be knowing everything. But anyway,
Aw, shit.
I have dealt. It wasn't like it might have been like a year and a half, 8 months, something like that, right? But I miss my young.
A year not long. A year. Hold on, real quick.
Nah,
A year not long. No. Mac, say what you gotta say. Don't hold it back. No. Mac wanna say some shit. I want to know what the fuck Mac got
Yeah,
say.
come on, Mac. Come on, man.
What's up,
Yo,
Mac? Talk to me,
That
baby.
girl must have had that nigga open because he was talking to them kids like he was in a Disney movie. He was talking to them kids like they was in a Disney movie.
Hey, yo, man. Nah, man. I
He
miss
treated
my
him so
youngins.
nice and sweet.
It's so good.
I miss my youngins, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Yo, he
it's the
treated him
bad
so
thing
good.
about
I
it, yo.
feel that too.
Yo,
He
the
treated him
sad,
so good.
the sad thing
Oh,
about it is
man.
that a lot of times those relationships don't last.
Right.
And since you the boy that just
You was just around
just
for that period.
yeah you have no
Playing catch and everything.
yeah.
Damn.
I was outside with them, man, riding the
Damn.
scooters. You know what I mean? They was in the little charge up
See,
cars.
and that's how it be, man. That's how it be bad like that. So sometimes you just gotta
Yeah,
hit
then I used to, one of my young
Hit
boys.
dip, hit
Yeah,
dip.
I hate to say it, one of my young boys. One of my young boys, I used to get him like ready for school and all that. Like, I know he missed me, man. Yeah, man, I know. my
Damn.
young buck.
Yo.
Yeah, man.
Yo, she got that wow.
Yo,
Well, and look,
bro, I ain't gonna lie,
she
bro.
got that wiggity wop
Yeah, my
wop
young
wop.
boy.
So-
My
Anytime
young
you
boy,
do
he was
that,
sterile too. He was sterile.
anytime
man.
you do that,
Yeah.
bro,
Cause
she
when
got
you- but when
whopping
you
breakfast,
say,
whopping
when you say
breakfast,
but when you say anytime you do that,
whopping breakfast.
That- WMB.
she wasn't dressing him right. But he knew the difference. When I got him together, he go to school. young girls was on it. He
How old was he? How
told
old
his
was he?
mom.
How old was he?
He only like 5.
Okay.
He told his mom, man, you can't. BL got to dress me, man.
Oh,
'cause
Mr. BL got dressed.
Oh, he that bull.
BL is crazy.
Yeah.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel that
Mom
same
had
pain,
that
bro.
wop.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't got no kids.
Yeah.
So at this point, damn near every woman I deal with got kids.
Yeah.
I missed, man.
Yeah, he was over there playing Barry White in the crib.
Man.
Wow.
I've been to recitals.
Yeah.
I taught how
Yeah,
to ride. I taught how to ride a
You was
bike.
taking the family pics in the recitals?
All that shit.
You was talking to teachers?
You was holding the
bring
balloons.
flowers.
Oh, man.
I'm bringing the flowers to the recitals. My baby, that's my baby. That candle on the concert, that's my baby.
Yo, people can be so fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm
Man.
saying? Like,
I
not
done
saying,
did- I
not
done did
saying that
hospital
you was
visits.
fake,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
but
for that situation.
situation,
Right,
They be
right,
like
right,
doing
right,
this
right.
because they know they want.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
understand.
what
wish-
the fuck?
Yeah, I
No.
really wish that. Like that's probably in a lot. Not probably. That's in a lot of situations with step parents that come in and maybe for a short period of time they build a relationship with these kids and it's not fair to them.
That's a
right?
fact.
That they get that limited time because sometimes you grow relationships with them. Like, damn,
Right,
man, you
right.
know what I'm saying?
I love the shit out of this kid. Trust
but
me,
you
I
have
know.
you have no, you know, like you hear
No
you,
real
you
say.
temporary, boy. You
Right.
got, you know what I mean? Like when it's time, it's your
Right.
time. That's it.
Right. And
But,
it's like, damn.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Dog, I had one girlfriend in the past, man, where
Nah, you got one right now. That's,
You can't
you
be
dealing
no-
with that
you
right
can't
now.
be no
I
parent.
ain't-
I'm joking. Go ahead.
Yo, you can't be no parent, no step parent until you married.
and that's crazy. That's where I fucked up at.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
I've
when
been,
you're really
I've been a
official.
step-
Because
I've been a step parent multiple times, and that's
Right.
why I fucked up at. Because I love the kids.
Oh, multiple.
Dottie
You've
man
been
said I
down this
love the
road multiple
kids.
times.
I love the
got you.
kids.
Yeah.
And it was one
So
time
how
where
many recitals you been to?
damn, bruh.
I done been to recitals. I done been to
You got
emergency
pamphlets.
doctor's appointments.
Damn.
I done taught
So
kids
was you
how to
the
ride
emergency
bikes.
contact person? Oh, you that nigga. When you make the emergency
Damn,
contact
bruh.
list, yeah, you wasn't wearing them condoms. You was going raw. I know
Going
it.
raw.
I knew it.
That's
yeah.
and you was too, nigga. You was too.
Right. He trying to leave me out like it's just
He
trying to throw it on.
He got a kid ready
you
for
was
school,
right. You know what the fuck I went through,
breakfast,
nigga.
Snacks,
Yo,
little notes in your
I still,
lunchbox.
hold on. Let me ask you this, BL. Let me see if you're a
shit.
real nigga or not.
What's up?
Did you ever take any pics with the stepkids?
I did.
You still got the pictures?
I still got them.
I still got them.
Yeah,
I miss
yo,
the
you
shit out my
crazy.
baby.
Yo, y'all might as well just be counselors.
Yeah, this nigga crazy. He want to
No.
pull. He really
I'm
trying
being
to
a
pull me
Big
into
Brother
his shit.
program.
Don't pull me into your shit, nigga. I ain't got
This
pics,
Big Brother
but I ain't say
program
all
right
that.
here.
Yo, the one girl that I was in a relationship with, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even like her that
Oh,
that
you going
much.
back? Okay.
And this, we going back.
Yeah,
we
because
going
I was
back.
gonna say you lying
Yeah,
like a
no,
motherfucker.
we going back. I ain't
Yeah,
talking about.
I know
I'm
you
fucked
lying.
up
Yeah,
about-
yeah. I got
this
you.
is when we talking about,
Yeah.
I'm fucked up. But
Alright.
it was to a point where Shorty mom said to me like, "Yo, I see you really don't like my daughter a lot, but I know you love. I know you love my grandchild.
Damn.
You can't do both.
Right.
You either gonna be with my daughter and do whatever, or you gotta
You
leave."
gotta roll.
And I'm like, "Fuck."
Them grandparents be knowing, don't
That they be knowing.
They could smell it
So
on
I
you.
had to
parents
dip out.
or her
Man,
parents,
I
yeah.
still got the pics and videos, man. We in the emergency room. This is
Yeah.
my little baby.
Yeah.
But speaking on the one that I spin the block, man. Hey, y'all be spinning the block.
You sound like you getting a lot of stuff off your chest.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead.
It's a therapy session.
Yeah, be my guest.
He didn't
You-
talk
no,
to his
no, man.
therapist this
No,
week.
be
Yeah,
my
yeah,
guest.
spinning the block,
No,
man.
be my guest, man. Be
I'm
my
your guest
guest
right now.
Yes.
Can I get some shit off
Be
my
my
chest?
guest.
Yes.
Be my guest.
I can really get some shit
Yeah,
off my
Get your shit
chest.
off your chest, man. Get your shit
I
off
ain't
your
gonna
chest,
lie,
man.
y'all. I'm experiencing the first soul tie in my life.
Oh shit.
I ain't never cared. Yo,
So hold
I
on.
keep-
So are we
go ahead.
fast forwarding to the one you?
We fast forwarding.
Okay,
This
'cause I was
ain't
gonna
this.
say, hold on.
We fast forwarding.
okay.
We fast forwarding into what y'all know.
All right.
Man, I be thinking I'm done,
Right.
but then I don't be done.
I got you.
But I be thinking I'm done.
Yeah. And then
What makes
and
you not be done though? That cooch?
So when you pull out, do you feel like?
Yeah, like what do you
I know
feel
you
like?
ain't
Oh, I'm
strapped up.
done now. I'm out.
So
When you
look, I'm
pull
be
out-
honest.
when
I'm
you
be
pull-
honest.
After you nut, you
With
out.
this
Hold on a second.
situation,
When you pull out, do you feel like this is the
You
one?
missing out?
hold on. You said when I pull out.
Yeah, nigga, pull out so you can shoot your load.
Hold on. When you
No,
say,
he's shooting inside.
when you say when I pull,
no, you gotta
said
chill.
He's
hold on.
shooting
You said when I
inside.
pull out.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot you shooting inside.
Yeah,
Oh, you
he's shooting
crazy.
inside.
Oh, you out of pocket. Are you trying to have? That's what I forgot. Yeah.
She a great mom.
We in different spaces.
She
I'm
telling you, she said
I
she's a great
I'm like
mom.
a shotgun.
Yeah, he said she's a great
Yeah.
mom. He's
Look,
not
so
pulling
when I
out.
this is what he doing. He blowing. Boom.
Yeah. So look, he is really stuck in there because
Yeah,
not
yeah.
only is he like drawing it and busting in it,
I
he's
hit my head
not
up.
pulling out of it
He ain't
either.
pulling out of it.
He's
Damn.
laying there like, he's
Yeah, I ain't-
breathing. He's
dog,
breathing in her ear like,
Are you shooting blanks?
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I'm gonna actually go to the doctor.
Yeah,
I don't know
because
what's going on.
the way you been blowing.
Listen,
I'm
let me tell you. Let me tell you. He'll be like this, at the end. He is one of them.
He one of them.
He one of them.
He one of them boys.
But don't tell me that I can do something
right,
and then
right.
ask later. Did you?
Did you?
You told me I
You
can.
told me to go
then
there.
you gonna ask? Well, did you? Girl, I did that 30 minutes ago.
Oh
What-
shit! And you probably still stand on the head, so make sure you get up in there.
Yeah, yo. Gee. He daddy long legged.
Yo, he told you go ahead and do a handstand.
Yeah.
So look, we was talking off
See what
mic.
happened.
Mac,
Oh,
we
shit.
was talking off mic. You was talking about some Rocky, some Reiki, some Rakad. What was you talking
Yeah.
about? When I said
Hold
about
on,
soul
man.
ties.
Hold on, let me get. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I don't know what it is. So before I even
I don't
do
wanna
that,
bring this into
with,
the vibe
come on,
without
come on,
the
Mac.
proper-
What
the
was you
proper
telling me
blessings.
about earlier? Because I believe in
Man,
soul
I
ties.
just got
Shit,
a
man.
Reiki before.
A
man.
Reiki. What is a Reiki?
A Reiki.
Reiki.
A Reiki. What is a
It's like
Reiki?
Yeah, it's not right, man.
a chakra release.
It's not in the Bible, and he don't like it. Man.
It's like a chakra release.
It's like a chakra release.
Yeah, chakra release,
Trying to
and I
get her
believe
off
in
Joel,
chakra. I
man.
mean,
shout
I've
out
been,
Philip A. Mitchell, 28.
I'm not religious though.
Crazy to
I'm
shout
not
about
religious. Yeah, I'm not
I'm just
religious
saying, I wanted
though.
to bring in that vibe.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You know what I'm
Bringing the Christ vibe.
Yeah,
You're not
Philip A.
religious,
Mitchell,
Mac?
2819.
No, I'm not
man.
religious. I'm more spiritual. So
Okay.
I
got you.
I just connect on
I'm
on all things.
Yeah,
I
I've
try to
always-
learn about everything.
I've always been in the middle of like, because growing up, you see churches that's not all the way doing right.
Facts.
Right? So
Facts.
I think I may have like tied that to Christianity.
I
it may,
have, too.
It may have like,
And this steered me away from
it
Christianity
may have,
from what I
yeah,
seen.
right. So I just
Mhm.
wanted to develop my own relationship with God.
Right.
And not really put it in a space of like Christianity, whatever the religion was.
Yeah.
So
I am a
understand
Christian
where
though,
you're
y'all.
coming
I do
from.
want
I
y'all.
understand
know
That's
I
where
I
I'm
am
at with it.
Christian.
So
Yeah.
sometimes I listen to Joel Osteen because
Well,
he's a handsome guy.
He's a handsome
and
guy.
You think
and
that
he's
white?
old.
so
He's older,
yeah.
and
He got both.
his voice is just calming
Definitely.
to me. He's just I think he's just a cool guy.
Soothing.
Yeah, I think he's just a cool
You
guy.
getting to tell me you listen to him? Like, take your
I follow him on Instagram, but I don't DM him or anything.
No,
DMs.
no beans getting flicked. No. Okay.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah.
He ain't taking no
Hold on, what
bad.
you saying his DMs? What those DMs look like?
joking.
We know about the Michael B. Jordan DMs,
yeah.
but what those Joel DMs look
Nah,
like?
she
I
said he
don't.
hit Joel.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't.
you don't be in
Yeah, I
Joel.
I don't.
She
So,
might send,
yeah, I
she
just
probably
like
send
to
him
get-
Bible verses to Joel.
I like it
Is
to
this the right one, Joe? Joe? She called him Joe.
Right, you call him Joe. You call him Jay.
Joel.
You call him J.O. You call
Yeah.
him J.O.
Come on,
Joe.
Joe. Come on.
Nah,
Joe.
but I just like to get my own perspective on things.
She called Joel. So she tried to get Joel to take a shahada.
I don't do no spells and nothing like that. I
That's
don't
what they
do
told me.
that.
You try to get Joel to take a shahada.
Taking shahada is crazy. Yo, taking shahada is crazy. But we kind of, I ain't never get to
Yo,
my
taking
question
your
with being
shahada
a
is crazy.
step parent.
Yeah.
Hold on. So have you ever played the step parent role, Mac? I don't think you answered that.
Nah, I haven't answered that.
Hold on. Don't fake for the
Nah.
pod
Hold
now.
on. Did you have like a
Yo, Gingy got a brother. Gingy got an
for-
older brother.
No, I'm saying, did
But
you ever bring any brothers?
Did
and
you
sisters
ever
around?
bring a
I
sibling?
know. Her situation with her.
No, she just like before Gingy was around.
Yeah.
That's who was around me as a kid. Like my baby daddy already had a kid,
Oh, got you.
so I was in that situation with them
I got you.
because he was always around.
Right.
So
I
let me ask you this.
So it might be a time where
Yeah.
my baby daddy might run to the store and I had to watch him.
Yeah.
Basically,
Right,
I
right,
watched
right.
him grow up.
Yeah, I got you.
I watched the kid grow
How old
up.
is he now?
He's 18, so
Oh,
I
he's
know him
18.
since he was
he
5.
grown.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know him since he was 5, and
Yeah,
now
yeah.
he's 18. So I'm
Damn,
still
okay.
around him a little bit. He's seen me as a regular
Yep.
girl to a mother.
Y'all still gotta.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
there when I had Gingy and everything. Like he
Yeah.
took me to the hospital. I was in labor. We
Got
still
you.
had that kind of connection.
Got you.
my
So,
mic.
got you,
We still had that kind of connection, but
Right.
Yeah, nah, he's around. Like I
So-
still give him words of encouragement.
So the next question
still,
I had with that was,
Yeah.
have you ever disciplined him? Have y'all ever disciplined?
Nah, I
y'all?
ain't never,
don't-
I
I
ain't
don't
never
do that.
disciplined him. But what I did was, like, yo, what is you doing, man? Come on,
That's
man.
disciplining.
Tighten up.
Everything
Nah,
ain't
it
gotta be a
no, no,
physical.
Nah, it ain't discipline.
Ain't discipline
Oh, okay.
ain't everything
So
ain't
then-
a physical
so then-
hit.
all right, so
And
when-
discipline
Nah,
is really giving
discipline
game
still
too.
not.
I don't look at
I-
it like that. I
I
look at it
don't
like
look
how
at-
Mac look at it.
Nah, I don't
Discipline,
think it's
I look at it
yeah,
like
I don't think that, I don't no
I don't do
discipline
that.
because it wasn't no law and order
And I
behind
think-
what
you know
I
that
did.
thing, too?
It was just like on some
Yeah.
tight, like yo, what
Tighten
you do?
up.
What's going on?
Yeah,
Okay.
Like tighten
Okay.
up, man.
I've
You don't
had
wanna-
that conversation with
Your past.
in my past
Mhm.
kids I've met.
What was the conversation?
Just talking to them. I'm never
Nah,
because
you can't do that.
let me tell you something. I got my own kids,
Right.
Yeah.
and let's say my kid's mom had a guy that she was dealing with.
Right.
He could never put his hands on my kids, and I found out about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't, and I'm not going to do this. I'm the same way. If I'm dating a young lady and she has kids, I'm not putting my hands on them.
Right.
Like I'm gonna let their mom do that, and I may speak to them and talk to them about certain things. That ain't cool. Don't do that. Have conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like my young guy I
Yeah,
was
like-
telling you about. He flipped out one time, like for hours. Like, yeah, I ain't. You know what I mean? I don't get into that.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
I ain't gonna discipline, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna have a voice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like as an adult. Like I'm gonna have a voice as an adult. Like if something that you doing out of pocket,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know it's out of pocket. But it wasn't. It never was like on no. Like if I say, hey, like what you
Yeah.
doing right now? Let's go get something to eat. He's gonna be
Right.
like, oh yeah, let's go. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's not. It's not ever gonna be like no. I'll call you back or what Shay want or that. No,
Right,
it's
right,
always been
Yep.
just love the whole time.
Right.
And I don't, and that's because I don't get in their
Yeah, I
business.
don't
But I'm
believe-
also like a
But I do believe in if you have a stepchild that you're really that parent role.
that
right?
parent role.
I mean, and you've been this is almost like your child. You raising them, you doing all those things. I think it comes a moment where it's a conversation between you and the official parent, whether it's you're the girl and the guy or guy and the girl, and that's their child. That it comes a point where if you're left alone with them at times and you need to discipline them, it's in your right at that moment.
But that conversation gotta be had first.
Yes.
Right. Right.
Yes, I think over time that's deserved if you're actually playing that role
Yeah.
as that parent. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So, but for me, I don't feel comfortable with that.
Yeah,
I
I've
ain't
had
doing that.
I had
Yeah.
a couple situations where, of course, women had kids and I don't have kids, but I've never physically touched anybody's
Yeah.
kid because I know how I was raised, so I don't even see that. Even when I do have children, I
Yeah.
don't see myself even
Right,
doing that. But
right, yeah.
I've had conversations, and even though
Yeah.
with the women I've dealt with, of course, I'm a little younger, so their kids are a little younger.
Yeah.
But even when it come to like certain family members, like an ex that I got, her nephew, me and him real tight.
Yeah.
Of course, he fucking 18, 19. So, of course, I would never put my hands on him. But
Yeah.
it's been a few times where he'll actually hit me up.
Yep.
Like, yo, Don, or yo, Unc.
Yeah.
Yo, I got, and we'll talk. And I'll tell him,
Yep.
like, look, I can't tell you what to do,
Right.
but this is my suggestions and this is how I will move.
Yeah.
So, I definitely, again, I don't believe in physically,
Yep.
but the conversations and shit
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm all
and
for it.
And I've only with my own kids. I think I only got them one time each. So
Wow,
I'm not
okay.
putting my hand on nobody else. I don't put my hand on my own like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I've learned to like converse with them, and I think I'm good with that. where
I
they
feel
get
like
it-
that's how generations has
and
evolved.
And
That's
stern,
how
like, yo,
right.
listen, man, I ain't going through this no more, but blah, 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 blah. And if I do
Right.
go through it, then I'm going to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
be like, all right, pop,
Right.
and be cool. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, I ain't there yet. I got
I can see Gingy be trying you.
I know Gingy tried you.
on some shit.
I
Gingy
know
might be like,
Gingy.
yo,
Right.
chill.
Gingy think
What's
I'm a
up then?
nut.
Gingy might say, yo, what's up
What's
then?
up? What
Yo,
you trying?
Gingy
I'm
think
joking,
I'm
I'm
a
joking.
nut.
Because I see a lot of
She
you
thinks
and
I
Gingy.
am
Look.
a
So do you see yourself in her so much?
dweeb. Nah, it's a different level. Like, okay, me, but
Yeah.
maybe my inner thoughts. Gingy is
Is
my
your
inner
inner
thoughts.
thoughts?
Yeah.
So you be but do you understand her? Well, of course you understand your daughter.
Yeah.
So when you
sometimes I do, but sometimes now I'm getting a better understanding because she 8, and I'm understanding. I'm getting it now, but it has nothing to do with me. People like, oh, yo, you and Gingy is saying that. No, we not. Like it's when you get to know Gingy,
Yeah.
you gonna be like, oh, yo, she off the chain.
Right.
Like, what?
I can tell Jen, she
Keep you on your toes.
Yeah,
toes.
like
Keep
keep
you on
me
your
on my
toes.
toes. But it's also like she was my inner thoughts as a kid. I was a little bit more reserved. Like, believe it or not, I was a little bit more reserved. Like,
Why
that's
do
what I'm
you
saying.
think
I
you
just
was
had a
more reserved,
conversation.
though?
Listen. I just had a conversation with somebody the other day, and they was like, "Yo, I just had to tell like 2 people that you is not what they think you is. Like, you really be going home and in the house, and every day don't be a turn up." And I was like, it was never was like that. Like, people thought that like I would come around, people they be like, yeah, you Shay Mack, but what do you do? What do you do?
Right.
Like, what kind of job do you have?
Right.
And it wasn't nothing that I was trying to figure out, but I was a bartender. But I was able to, get a crib, like take care of myself, provide for myself, and have my morals and my stability and shit intact. I always had my own crib. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like, I really be chilling. And people don't understand that about me. They see the internet me, the funny, like, that
Do you think like
shit's
love and
gonna
hip hop and
happen.
shit like that put a certain thought
I
for
don't
people
know.
on the who
I don't
you
know.
are?
I don't know. No, because people think I play for the other team off of the way I dress. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I've been asked that too.
Gotcha.
I've been
You know what
asked
I'm
that.
I've been
saying?
asked that.
I've been
I've
asked
been
that.
asked
I've been
Yeah,
asked
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You understand?
I've been asked that
and it's
too,
like, y'all know me.
Right.
Y'all know that what's going
Right,
on.
facts, right.
yeah.
All
She
the
don't
way
play.
live.
To clear, she do not play.
But
She
then
play
it's
for one
like-
team, not that team.
They only basing that off of what? Because, you know what I'm saying? The dress, what is it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Gingy is me, but my inner thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Not
with
me.
you even saying people think you play for the other team, do you think it's because you don't come across as this super soft individual, or like, do you feel like it's a man's job to make you feel soft or to bring that out of you, or do you feel like that's your job and then the man's supposed to add on to that? Like,
I don't know. I think you should just bring the best out of somebody. I think you bring the best out of them. You shouldn't really put nothing on them what they should be, because everybody got their own different personality. Like I don't know how, I ain't no motherfucking Xena the warrior. What the fuck?
Yo, that
Like,
was my shit.
I
relate
you
to that.
understand what
I
I'm
relate to
saying?
that. That was my show.
I
I
ain't
ain't never
doing
seen
none
that.
of
You ain't
that
never see
shit.
that?
Nah,
I'm
Yeah,
not
that
doing
bitch-
none of that shit. If
Yeah.
I was living in them times, come meet me by the kitchen or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
right,
Like, I'm not doing all that shit, no horse and all that, no.
With a
the
sword and all that
barbarian
bullshit.
shit. I ain't doing all
So
that.
what
So
you-
people
what
gotta
you-
understand, a woman is a woman. Like, if you want to see that shit, you gotta cook that shit up. Put
What
it in
you
a
think,
pot.
BL? Because I know these times are very different, man. A lot of women feel like they got to be more aggressive. They got to be playing both roles and all that other shit. Do you feel like a woman should come to you already soft and then you add to it? Or do you feel like it's your job to bring that softness out of a woman to, like, how you feel like?
When you say, is it my job to bring the softness out of a woman? Like,
Because where
I
we
think
come
it's-
from, like, on some, if I'm just speak for
go
Philly,
ahead, go ahead.
most of these women are aggressive as fuck.
Yeah.
And they be moving like niggas in a sense.
And I tame the shit out of them.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, I
our
ain't know all
territory,
that.
man. It's not like, it's a jungle out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like we grew up in a fucking garden.
All them-
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, all them-
Like, you
We
know
ain't
what
grow
the
up in no
fuck it
fucking garden.
is. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. And I know bitches that dress like a hack man. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
With
right.
polo shirts and khakis on.
hack man
And got
is
that
hilarious.
wop and got 4 or 5 kids and living a life.
That got that.
They
wop.
got that
Yeah,
wop.
that
Oh, that wop.
Yo, look at him.
That pepper steak
look at
wop.
the wop.
That
Look at-
I'm
pep-
saying-
yeah,
I'm
got that
sorry.
pepper
I
steak
just-
wop.
Yo,
memory
did you
just-
just kiss your mic?
Yeah.
If
That's
I'm
what I'm
be real,
saying.
y'all,
Nigga said,
Y'all
hey,
gotta-
Mac,
y'all- if
look,
y'all
want
hey,
soft
Mac,
to
nigga
women-
said, that wop. Look, Mac. He said, that wop.
The reason why I ain't
Y'all
gonna lie,
gotta- if y'all
I
wanna
don't know when
show
this shit
women-
dropping. I don't care when it's dropping.
Yeah.
But I had some wop last night.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh, word?
the spin the block, man.
Yeah,
It's-
with the same, some new
Yeah,
wop?
the
New
same-
wop?
no,
Oh, the
no,
same
the
wop.
She
same.
must have came over there in
Yeah,
basketball
Don't
shorts.
fuck this podcast. I'm talking about some new wop.
No, ain't no
Okay.
new, ain't no.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's that same.
But it's so hard to be a woman, yo.
ties.
It's so hard to be a woman because, like I said,
you ain't use them soul joints you got in your pocket.
Nah,
either.
these the same 8.
Them
However they
niggas-
came in the box.
yo, it's so hard to be a woman because y'all expect
Shot is low.
guys expect so much and want so much.
What's It's 9
because of
months
what
from
they
now.
see off of Instagram, and they want dollies and pretty girls and all this kind of shit.
Right.
It's a lot of bitches out here,
so,
man.
you know
That's
what?
really
Yeah.
right, like normal women.
Yeah.
I want to marry a
but they
normal woman so
overlook.
Because
bad.
it's a new thing with the social media talking about like what is it? They got to be hard. They got to be like the men now or something.
Yeah. All this
Stop
bullshit.
it. Let's just stop.
That's
it.
bullshit.
Come on. Let's stop the internet shit. You know what I mean? Like
This
and
internet shit-
don't get me
right.
wrong on the single parents that's holding it down. I'm not saying that.
Right. Shout out to
I'm
y'all.
just saying that it's this facade now. And you know what it is too? Like, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I feel like the goal for our community, like the goal for the higher ups that don't want to see our community strive is to kill the masculinity in our homes.
We ain't got nothing left, man. Where's the masculine? It's
Yeah.
in us, man. That's why I gotta go get stronger.
Yeah.
That's why I gotta get a muscle.
And
So
respect
let me
to
ask
you,
you this,
Mac,
Mac, from a
being
woman. What is
Yeah.
masculinity for a woman? What does that look like from you? Because you saying is
I guess it look
dead,
like
so
me
what is
because
it?
they
Mac's
think I'm
theme
they
is-
think I'm
Mac's theme
masculine.
is- she's still taking out the trash.
Yeah,
That's her theme.
I'm still
Yeah,
thinking
let's
out
start
the
out here.
trash.
I got some niggas that's ready to take the trash.
Trash
the
No,
trash
but it's
out.
just not
They gotta
about
do more than
that.
that. They gotta do more
It's
than
not
that.
about
They gotta do more
that.
than
You know,
yeah.
You gotta have your own house and car and take out
and
the
that's
trash.
and that's
They
what I
gotta buy.
mean.
They gotta buy the trash
So that's
bags
why I'm
too.
trying,
It's so
I'm trying to
much-
get to the root, man.
Wait, no, it's so much not about that I'm okay with taking out my own trash.
That
If
shouldn't
that's
be
what
good.
The,
That's
Yeah.
not.
if that's what the is that's what and that's what people think is masculine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but that's what it is.
What you want from a
understand?
man, Mac? I feel like I hit a
I
spot
want
there.
Can you
I
go
want
50-50?
support.
You want all your
I
bills
could go
paid?
I could go 50-50.
Okay.
On
I could
what?
go
On what?
50-50 on something.
On
like-
everything?
What does
If he paid a mortgage, I pay the like some of the
Lights,
utilities and all that kind of shit.
yeah.
Or if I cook the food, he do the
Everybody
dishes.
pay
or,
attention to everything Mac's saying, y'all. Niggas.
If
Got
he, you
Listen.
know, he can't, you know, like I said, he just gotta. You gotta have that matching,
Yeah.
that vibe. You gotta have that vibe, man. Like you just can't.
But you gotta
be,
get into detail for
I
niggas
I
that
can't
want to
really
know,
get
Mac.
into
Key
detail.
question. Here's
It's
the
a-
key question for
It's
you.
it's a.
And I know as a single mom, it's deeper than like a single father, because usually the mother has a child more, so the single father can date and bring them around, like you know. but
Yeah,
for the
without
mother-
even knowing.
Yeah,
With me,
yeah,
it
yeah.
has
For
to.
you, so my question to you is, I know you can't put it in a time frame, but how do you know when it's time to meet Gingy?
Great
For a
question.
gentleman.
Great question.
You know what I mean?
Great question.
Is it, like you feel like this is something that could be long term? Do you feel like, because Gingy, and she's a young girl, a young lady coming
Right.
up. so you
And
gotta be
she's
careful.
understanding low key she's old enough to
I don't know. She be asking me.
She does.
But Gingy be around so many people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she be around people all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, if they my friend, I gotta say it's Uncle such and such.
I
or,
got you.
You know
but
what I'm saying?
but
Or
his
not
question
even.
is when is it
When the guy that
Gingy,
you
this
dealing
is
with-
I
this
don't
is my
know.
boyfriend.
I don't know.
You go off. You go
So you
off.
I
never
go off of
experienced
vibe.
that.
Has anybody met Gingy that
Was not an uncle.
was not the uncle?
Yeah.
Well, and not your obviously.
Yeah, and they clicked, but we
they
didn't
make
click.
out. So does Gingy still ask for them?
No, not like that.
Okay.
Okay.
'Cause
But
Gingy
she
be like,
never-
I'm with my mom.
Right.
I never,
Right.
I never
Fuck
said
outta
with
here.
mom, fuck
Yeah.
you.
like I brung you around, but you never seen nothing crazy or really even to introducing like that.
Okay.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, it was kind of like, oh, this is my mom's cool partner.
yeah,
They cool.
yeah, it's my
like
mom
that.
friend.
You
Like
never seen it
this
as,
ain't
like,
she ain't see that as like okay,
Yeah.
this is my boyfriend. This
Right,
is
I
da
got
da
you,
da.
I
This
got
is
you.
da da da.
Yeah.
She never really
got
seen
you.
that in that type
okay.
of
Yeah,
setting.
they
like,
wasn't uncle. That was my mom's
Right,
friend.
yeah,
My mom's
yeah,
friend.
okay.
Yeah, so
got
like
you.
the uncle is usually somebody that come around all the time, like the homie, like.
Homies, yeah.
But she knows, like, she'll even know.
Yeah.
It's
I
not,
ain't gonna lie.
and that's how much she been around so many different people
Yeah.
that she'll even know.
I seen Gingy before. Like, hey, what's
Okay.
up? She was
Right,
like,
right.
boy, you don't get out of here.
Right, right.
She let me like, nigga, I don't like, come on.
Like she don't really be, you know
FaceTime
what
my
I'm
mom or
saying?
something.
Right, right.
Right.
Yeah, fuck
FaceTime
out of
my
here.
mom or something.
And now it's like somebody will call me. She's like, "Mom, what do I call him again?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not. That's
okay.
that's
Mr.
That's
such and
uncle.
such or
That's
uncle.
uncle such and such.
Yeah.
Because that's who I'm around all the time in my
Right.
mix, in my business, in my work.
Yeah.
But I don't date them or deal with
Yeah,
them.
yeah, right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
yeah.
But he's either bought Gingy a Christmas gift. He's
Yeah.
been around my family.
Yeah.
He's my
Right,
family.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Like he my family. So it's like Gingy got about 4 uncles, like,
Yeah.
you know, 4 or 5 uncles that's truly like in the mix, like what you get for my birthday vibe,
Right.
not nothing else.
And
Like,
I can see Gingy pressing the nigga like, nah, I ain't
Right,
trying
like
that.
Yeah, but
I ain't-
and
see
I
what
ain't
I
asked
sent
for
you?
that.
And
no.
it
Send that
sucks.
in.
What's up with this iPad?
Nah,
Yeah.
but and it sucks because I always have to explain. I explain that to her to let her know, like,
Right.
look, this ain't that. Like, this is
Yep.
this is mommy's friend. I said, and when you grow up, you will have friends.
Right.
So now it's like she'll come to me like, Mom, I got a couple homies at school, but you know, it's guys, and then I got homegirls, and I'm like, okay, well now you learning the difference, and she know about everything.
So to kind of wrap this up.
Yep.
So
I teach her about everything.
Yeah.
with respect.
That, this, the other,
That, this,
what?
and the other
That,
is
this,
crazy.
and the other.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm
I
gonna
let
ask
her
this last
know.
thing so we can wrap up.
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me. Do you want to date? Yeah, I'm sorry. The Tatiana hit me while I was trying to ask.
Yeah,
Do you
I
want to
don't-
date and do you want to?
Tatiana.
Tatiana is my
know
drink.
what?
Tatiana is your
Bet,
drink.
bet,
Tatiana
bet.
is my drink.
I bet.
Do you want to
This
date
a
and do you want to?
No, this a manifestation show. So
Yeah,
I
this
know
heavy
I want to
manifestation.
date somebody that I find like so fine in my homie and my partner, like you know, like somebody like Chad, like
Oh shit!
Don't
like-
get that nigga beat
All
up
right.
tonight.
Don't get him in
Like-
trouble. Don't get him
Nah,
in trouble.
joking.
Don't get
like
him in trouble.
outer like Chad, like somebody like Chad would be my type. Like
What's that? What explain that? So
just
the
chill,
people would know.
reserved,
Okay.
got
chill,
his
reserved,
job, like not really in the mix.
light
Yeah.
skin.
No,
Light skin.
no. Any complexion, any complexion.
Common
But
sense
like-
looking like nigga.
But
I'm
like
joking.
just a chill, calm. Cause I'm like, you know, my job and my life and what I got
You the
going
outgoing
on is a
one.
little bit more. Yeah, I need somebody the total
Yeah.
opposite,
Yeah.
but still that I find attractive.
Okay.
That's why I don't date the popular guys and all that kind
All
of
right.
shit.
So for all our, we gonna do the pop the balloon for Mac. We need
No,
chill.
Max popping the balloon on you niggas.
Mac popping the balloon on you niggas. So we
Obviously.
need the chill,
Y'all
the
came for this
calm,
work.
the cool. You can bring a vibe, but you ain't too much in the mix. Me and BL gonna put that post and we gonna get that
That's
thing
like
together.
self-care,
Yeah.
that like the chill, you know, eat fruit, watch movies.
Eat pineapples.
I'm at that
Yeah.
time in my life.
Eat pineapple.
And
I
bone
like it
broth.
like a chill, like to eat little couple dinners, you know, go out a little
Yeah.
dinner, just a little
No
calm.
Don Julio and
No,
Nothing
no
crazy.
Don Julio
legs.
crab legs.
No,
She
no.
want pineapple juice and bone broth.
Yeah, that's exactly correct.
Right.
This guy. Yeah, so that's what I'm on.
All right,
on
cool.
that
We
note-
gonna get that together.
On that note, another great episode of Culture Chat GPT.
T.
It's your boy B, mother, and L.
It's Donnie Manziel,
Zell to my right,
Shay Mizzle.
Ms. Zell.
and we gone.
And we like that. We out.
This is Culture Chat GPT.